Morning, morning. Hey, Marissy, how you doing? Sorry, I wasn't, I wasn't quite here. I was getting myself sorted up for the start of the stream. How are you doing? How's it going? Hey, Raiders. Hope you're having a good day. What have you been up to? What were you doing? Anything exciting? I'm gonna just quickly get into a draft, but you know, I'm still. Yeah, you were a little bit early. Usually, I don't start until 10. Going good? How am I? I'm good. I'm good. I'm still just streaming away, playing different games, playing Fire Emblem. I see. I've never played any of the Fire Emblem games. I feel like it's a game lots of people are very like positive about, but I have personally, I don't think I've ever played one of them. Aren't they Nintendo? Is Fire Emblem Nintendo? So you start stream, it's like someone to raid was like, it's been ages. Yeah, it has been a while since we had a chance to chat. I'm still ooh, that's a dragon. That's a good dragon. I'm just gonna highlight it and I'm just gonna sit here and wait. Actually, I'll probably pick it. But yeah, it has been a long time since we've managed to raid each other. But I have obviously I think this is probably the best card here. I guess we've both been busy. I have seen a lot of people talking in the other chat about Repo, but sadly I still don't own that game. Well, I don't know if it's a game I'd play particularly much, apart from if I was playing it with people, so I don't know. But I'm still hoping to do our 7 Days collab whenever that update for 7 Days eventually comes out in the future at some point. I mean, it was supposed to be early April, and it's now the end of May, and they haven't given an update, so... But hey, as soon as they announce something, I'll be harassing you and everyone who said they'd come and chat. I recently got into work, so I've streamed like nothing the last few weeks while I get used to work. Oh, you've been working. Combat deals damage equal to number of creatures. Destroy target enchantment. This guy's pretty good as well. But I guess we'll take this. It's technically removal. Oh god. Storm Scale Scion as a Mardu Monument as well. Mardu Monument's probably better. But I want the dragon. I'm going to take the Dargon, even though it's probably not the best. Nomad Outpost is the Mardu land, so we'll definitely take that. Well, I hope work's been going well. I hope it's been true. Do you mind talking about what your new job is, or have you not announced that on stream yet? Debilitating Current's good. Man, this deck is just looking. I mean, I can understand why people pass the Storm Scale Scion, because I don't know. I work in a kindergarten. Oh, that's cool. You like another dragon? Awesome but exhausting. Yeah, I imagine kids are like that. You know, I actually have... How many dragons do I currently have? 1, 2, 3. I might actually take the Dragonstorm Globe here. I think we might be dragons with Mardu support. Because this still just makes extra mana, right? Yeah. So we can still use it to fix or just pump out extra things. I mean, that's really... I'm assuming it's something you've wanted to do, or you want to do, or else you wouldn't have got into it. So I'm glad you're doing something that hopefully you enjoy. I don't think I'm running any of these cards. I'm just gonna take the village. I guess I'll take a brigand. Like I said, they're okay. Guess I'll take a skitter. It's something I specifically requested to work with. I've only worked there for 2 months, and I'm already a kid's favorite. Hey, I mean, I can understand. Every time we've played games together, you've always been fantastic to play with. So I imagine, I work with the youngest ones for context, by the way. Yeah, kindergarten is the first thing of school, right? I don't remember how old you are in kindergarten, but like, wow. Thunder of Unity as well. Okay, maybe we're just doing the dudes thing. Well, Dragon's Prey is good removal. I think we'll take Dragon's Prey. Do we take the Dragonland? I mean, Bearer of Glory is pretty good as well. Hardened Tactician is also pretty good. If we've got things with Mobilize, we've got one. Got a couple of things. Maybe we do this and we just stick with the Mardu thing and have dragons. Top 7, put 2 non... okay, no. Yeah, I'm glad, even if you've been very busy and you're very exhausted, I'm glad you are doing something that you really enjoy. So, oh, by the way, what's up? We'll have another dragon. Why not? Oh my god. I have a new drinks cup. Are you going to just spam it as well? You are, aren't you? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. I swear you save these up. I can see 5, so I'm not going to drink too much. Or else I won't have anything left. I'll take the nurturer. One more? Okay. I think that's done. But thank you very much, Marizzi, for taking care of me. And I guess when I do find out when that... I have you stream on 99% of the time. I just don't always have time to chat. Thank you very much for sitting and hanging out. It's always appreciated. Just having people here is always appreciated. Makes it less like I'm talking into the void, even if they don't really respond. So, I don't mind if people just want to sit quietly and just relax and have me on in the background as, like, audio while they're doing other things. I don't mind that at all. But I'll have to, I guess I'll have to get in contact with you. Like I said, as soon as I get information on when that update comes out, I'm sure the Void gets lonely too. He does. Yeah, when that update comes out, I'll have to get in contact with you and everyone else, and we'll have to see if we can figure out a day. Because obviously, if you're working now, that's going to be one less or a couple less days of the week where you are going to be able to stream. Although I suppose it's usually late for you when I stream, but I don't know if I don't think you want to spend a whole day doing stuff at kindergarten with the kids and then come back and have to immediately be like, okay, now I've got to stream for 4 hours, 5 hours. So I'll definitely have to. I'm assuming you have weekends off, so maybe we just make it a Sunday, like with the last time we did something. What do you do again? When you enter discard up to 2 cards, draw that many cards. When you attack, 7 more cards in the graveyard, exile a card at random, you may play that card. I might take another Bone Khan Butcher. They're really good. Molten Exhale is also nice. Well, I think it's the Bone Khan Butcher. They're really good cards. I mean, I legit do that, and I do have weekends off. Yeah, I mean, I know. But I mean, remember how long our previous 7 days another one with a Mardu Monument, though. But I think this guy's just so good, right? Just taking him. I would like the Mardu Monument if it comes back around, but I think I'm just taking Bone Khan Butcher. But yeah, maybe... I also have summer vacation soon, though, for a whole 2 weeks. Is that how long summer vacation is? I thought it was like 6 weeks. Or is it different for kindergarten? I swear, when you're a kid, it's like a month and a half. But maybe kindergarten's different. How many Bone Khan Butchers? It's never enough Bone Khan Butchers. Maybe I take the sun. Maybe it is the Sun Pearl Kirin. And it's probably just another Dawnbreaker. I mean, Abzan Devotee is pretty good. I really would have preferred the Mardu Devotee, but apparently they refused to turn up. Nah, I think it's the Abzan Devotee. I need the cheaper side of things. It's temporary, though, so I don't know. Oh, it's just when it's closed for us, as long as there is a place to work. As the place is open, I work. Ah. It's temporary, so I don't know how long I stay there for. Anyway, I have to fade into non-existence. Have a wonderful stream. I will. Thank you very much. Again, it's great seeing you. I hope you have a great rest of the day and weekend. And, yeah. Thank you very much for coming in and bringing all these raiders and hanging out. I really want this Windscarred Crag. Do I want this Windscarred Crag more than I want a dragon? Honestly, I think I do. I'll take the Stillness in Motion just because it's a rare. I think it's honestly that. Twin Bolt, sure. We're going to be dropping a bunch of these cards. I am pretty sure. But how is everyone in chat doing? I can see there's still a couple of you around, and I hope you're having a good day. I need to figure out what we are cutting from this deck. Apart from one land. Obviously, we take one land out. Probably the black land, because we don't have any double pip black, right? But we do have a double pip red, 2 double pip red, so we kind of need the red. Right. We'll take Twin Bolt out. We'll take the Initiate out. I think that's fine. Keeping the Dragon's Play, keeping... I like this guy because he's got lifelink, though. But maybe he's bad. Maybe we take him out, keep the Brigand, keep the Tactician, keep the Current. Victors are great. Unity's great. Maybe we drop the Dragonstorm Globe. And probably both the Skitter Outriders. With so many 4s. Maybe we drop this and actually we put the dragon. Like, how many dragons have we got? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 dragons. If they come in with +1/+1 counters, that's really good. Plus, this just lets us play our 4s easier. Because it's still a mana of any color, right? That it doesn't... Actually, we've got 6 dragons, sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this does help us play our dragons faster as well. We didn't have to drop any removal. We've still got... I mean, like, it doesn't look like it, But this is, because there's 4 of these, this is a very stacked 4, which worries me. But hey, we are very on the high end, I think. This is high-end Mardu, which is weird and probably bad. Or expensive Mardu, at least. Which, again, yeah, weird and probably bad. But hey, we'll try it. If we can get any of our, like, 2 or 3 drops going, we're probably fine. Okay. I mean, our first play is turn 3 Dragonstorm Globe. But then we get a 5/6 Magmatic Hellkite. Which is pretty good. And we're on the play, so we technically get to go on their turn too. Okay. So we can now play anything we need. Ah. Yeah, we need to get rid of this. This is too dangerous to have. His spells are cheaper. That is very scary. Yep. Alright. Let's have a 5/6. You have a 4/4, but that's not as good. Right. I mean, Bone Khan Butcher? Take 5. So we can just dragons prey a big dragon, because this isn't a problem at the moment. What's the scariest dragon he can have? I mean, any of the spirit dragons are terrifying. There's also the big blue one. Double blue. I think it's 6 total, so I think he should be able to play it. He's targeting something. Is it the giant blue one? The 6/7? No, he's... Wait, it doesn't die. Wait, you're double casting to kill the Magmatic Hellkite? Okay. Okay. We can't block any of those. I mean, we still have the Dragon's Prey if he has a big, scary dragon. Okay. Ow. I mean, they're on 8. Right? Like, they are way behind. Okay. 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 Okay, that's 3 damage. Okay, or nothing. I think I'd have blocked with the other one. Okay. Okay, I'll have a big crocodile. I don't want to use this, because he could have something big. Here's another Glacial Dragon Hunt? Jesus. Okay. I mean, this still comes back as a 2/2. So. Ah, there's the dragon. So, if I bring this down as a 4/4, and then exile this, it becomes a 5/5, and I can swing with it? Okay. So he can make this 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh wait, he just tapped it. But my Storm Shriek Feral's still... You're dead. Okay. Hey, we ranked up to platinum. Woo! To be fair, just in time. How long have we got before? Literally tomorrow. Okay. Not too bad. We got an achievement, I guess. Is that platinum in both ranks at the same time? I think it's been a very long time since I was platinum in both limited and standard at the same time. At some point, I might have to make the push for mythic, but I'm not sure if I'm that good. I mean, if I went online and you know... Oop, I mean, I guess technically you don't do anything. Yeah, if I went online and looked up, you know, the decks everybody's playing, I'm sure I could do better than I currently do. But, like, do I really? Do I really want to be... Got counter? You do. Okay. Hmm. Okay. Do I play... I mean, maybe I do at the end of turn. Okay, cool. You're doing a lot more to me, though. I take 8. Yeah. Yeah, I die next turn. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I can do 7 damage, which is not enough. I'm gonna blow that up. Okay. I can win this. If we block here to here, here to here, I take 4, get down to 4, and then next turn we swing back with this and this and have lethal. So if he has absolutely nothing in hand, which he's got 4 cards, but if he has no way to directly interact with any of this, or any of the plan we just had, cool. We lose. Well, maybe the attack was a bad idea because I ended up taking 8. Maybe I should have saved the Kirin for the block against the 4-2. Maybe I should have played the Kirin, bounced the token, and blocked the 4-2 really early on. But I don't know. The Kirin had flying, so I was kind of like, yeah, but I can just block. I can just, you know, fly over the top. But I guess it was only doing half the damage, so. Again, we can't... Okay, that's better. Okay.
Spartans! What is your
Hey Phoenix, how you doing? Thank you very much. I hope you're having a good day. I mean, he didn't get to double Sage of Skies. He's only got 1 of them, which is nice. But thank you, Phoenix, for the follow. It's very kind of you. How's your day going? I hope you're having a good one. Ion Implant. Huh. Hey! Someone else is playing Mardu. He's looking for a swamp, I think. But he's still going to be 1 behind even when he plays the swamp. Sure. Oh. Okay. Dragonback Lancer. Dragonback Lancer can block your Sage of Skies. Okay, there's a Duelist. There's the Pack Beast. Okay. This is instant, right? So if I do this on him, then attack with him, then combat maneuver to deal 4 damage to this, because now that's the problem. Alright. How's that feeling? Cool. Yeah, there's the spark shooter. Yeah. Do you. I guess let's do the Dragonstorm. And I think we're blocking this turn. Because next turn we get a bunch of free life. Oh, f***. How much life do we gain next turn? 3, 6. So, sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Gain 5, he loses 5. Okay. Yeah, I'm just dead. Man, the Mardu Siegebreaker there. If it was any other card apart from Mardu Siegebreaker, I don't think we die. Maybe I should have blocked, but what do I do? Double block the Siegebreaker and then get completely f***ed anyway because I've got no response? Like, that's so annoying. Like, we were so set up, almost ready to go, and then they just blow us up. Okay. I mean, are you actually Teamer? Oh. Okay. Bone Khan Butcher. Okay. Yep. Hey, Bone Khan Butcher. Got counter magic? Oh, cool. We do have a third one. Oh, white, green, blue? What are you doing? Yep. Now your Teamer Devotee is a 4/4. Hey, guess what? Bone Khan Butcher. Do you have a third way of dealing with this card? No. I'm astounded we're still stuck on 3 mana. Hmm. Okay. Can I go? Okay. Maybe they have, like, the breath that deals 4 damage, but it doesn't work now because this guy's indestructible? Okay. So he doesn't have a Dragonstorm Glode or Boulderborn Dragon. Cool. Okay. This is really annoying. Like, being stuck on 3 mana or 4 mana the entire time is really starting to get old at this point. Like, if we can get an extra mana, we can maybe do something. But the problem is we can't get an extra mana. We're just sat here. Go. Fuck it. Another Bone Khan Butcher. Counter? Yeah. Well, at least I have a flyer. Are you gonna, like, play a red mana and then just play this? This is really getting old. Oh my god, a 4th mana. Sure, I'll play a 4/4. Yeah. Draw 2 cards, discard a card. He's just looking for a red mana at this point, I imagine. Is this white mana in here just for the Twin Maw Stormbrood? I mean, it is a very good dragon, actually, I suppose. Yep. This has been about what I expected, to be fair. Yeah. So I can't do anything. I can survive one more turn, but one more turn probably doesn't do anything for me. Because I can, like... play this. Doesn't really matter, I'm not attacking. Play this, deal damage, do this. And then I can block here, so I can stay alive for one more turn. And then maybe next turn I get to cast a Stormscale Scion, which does block and kill this. But then he's been through 20 cards in his deck. I haven't. He's got a bunch of mana. I haven't. Yeah, there's the Mammoth. But hey, he didn't attack. Yeah, and now he gets to create endless elephants. Yeah. I mean, we tried. right? Like, we made an attempt, but there was just not a chance happening this time. Our deck was too slow, and we just couldn't do it. I mean, it is now a 6-6. Yeah. Okay. Oh. Yeah, that seems about right. 'Tis unfortunate, but yeah, that seems about right. Well, fingers crossed we can do a little bit better this time. I'm not really, I don't know. I don't really have much faith. I feel like every time we get to a certain point in Limited, we stop playing up against players that have, you know, drafted and got some decent things, and some of it's good. And we just go up against the, like, crazed out crackheads that their top 7 cards are 4 lands and 3 mythic rares. And I'm just like, okay. But we'll see. I mean, a lot, those, like, every game we lost there, I'm trying to think, did we make... I don't know if we made a bad play. Maybe the draft was bad. Probably the draft was bad. But I don't think we made a bad play. Our opponents just vomited out almost the perfect hand with removal, creatures, ramp, everything they could dream of, and then beat us into the dirt. And I'm like, okay, well... yeah, I guess that happens sometimes when your opponent just has it, but that was, what, almost 3 games back-to-back where our opponent just beat out of us after, you know, like, turn 2. And we didn't really have any response. Oh, I've never done this guy. Sure, let's do Sultai things. And let's take the host here after for extra Sultai things. Because this guy does really well with +1/+1 counters, because then we can steal more stuff from our opponent. Plus it's indestructible, which means it's a real pain in the ass because it can just block. I mean, this would be cool if we can use this guy to actually, like, get some cards off our opponent. It will at least be cool. I have very little faith because, if I'm honest, the last... ooh, this thing's really good as well. Yeah, my problem is after a game or a set of games like the ones we just had, I'm kind of like, oh, so today's not a Magic day then. Today's just... we should just play something else today, I think. But it always gets that way. You know, when you get completely ruined, like dunked on so hard, and then try and draft again, and it just happens again. Like, I'm expecting maybe, we're going to do maybe 3 or 4 drafts today. No matter how badly it goes, we'll do 3 or 4 drafts. And I'm expecting to get completely reamed into oblivion in every single one after that first game, set of games. Sure, let's take the Quiche's Skimmer, because that could be really good. Another host is good. Champion's also good. Take the host, though, because it's rare, it's uncommon, so we're less likely to see it. So these don't actually do anything from our graveyard, so these don't trigger the Quiche's Skimmer. But this does. This guy just is annoying. And these are good with counters. What we really need is like the monkey, the early game lifelink monkey. That's a really good piece of this Sultai list. I mean, probably the Abzan devotee. Just because it's cheap. Sorry, I gotta put my drink up. I mean, the Night Watch are fine. Snakeskin Veil is also good. I think I might actually take Snakeskin Veil over the Night Watch. Yeah. Stalwart's good. Yeah, we like Stalwart. We're getting a bunch of +1/+1 counter synergy. The issue is we need to actually get counters and stuff going. Another Snakeskin Veil will do it. So, like I said, we could really do with some of the other counter things. But the problem is I don't know how good... I mean, Kintree Nurturer does come in with +1/+1 counters. This can get some +1/+1 counters. We sack other things. Crocodile's nice as well. These are both useless. Man, this guy just hoards the packs. This Soda Goat. To be fair, it might just be someone that's put the draft on and then just walked away, or someone with a bot that's just auto-picking or whatever. I know some people do that. Or maybe he's just taking a very long time and considering his cards. Ooh, when this creature enters, mill cards equal number of lands, per X, where X is the number of land cards in your graveyard. Activating sorcery. I mean, this is a good card. This is very good. It's huge. Comes down when it comes down early, and it still does +1/+1 counters. Like, Synchronized Charge, also really good, and another Stalwart Successor, also really good. And Piercing Exhale is removal, which we kind of don't have any of at the moment. But this is one of the best creatures for what we're trying to do. We're going to be here for a while, because this guy's got like 35 packs to get through. So, how's everyone's weekend going? Or at least the start of it. I suppose it's not actually the weekend yet. Everyone has to do a day of work. Depending on where you are, I suppose. Maybe it's already after work. Because what, UK is 6 hours ahead, which means it's just coming up on 5 now. So, in the UK, people will be finishing their work for the weekend in like 10 minutes. Depending on where you work, obviously. Like, I worked in a place where it was 7 days a week, so I didn't get the weekends off, but I know some people still certainly do. So, yeah, hopefully. Ugh, man, this... There you go, you finally got there. I think it's a Piercing Exile. Maybe it's an Encroaching Dragonstorm, but we don't have a dragon. I think I'll take the Piercing Exile, because we have no removal, right? Like, none. Not a singular piece. Technically Aggressive Negotiations is removal, but that's the most loose-ass interpretation of removal I've ever seen. The Rejuvenator's not terrible for extra mana if we need it. But I like the champion as well. Champion of Doosan is just a good... It's a big thing, and it does stuff that does the stuff we want from the graveyard. So I feel like this is probably better. I don't know, like, this is 2 extra green mana, which people might freak out over, but also by the time it comes out, you probably don't have a massive amount to spend that green mana on. Top 3 as long as there are 3 or more different kinds of counters among creatures you control, gets +4. So it's a 6/6. Do we have different types? We've got flying counters, +1/+1 counters, trample counters. Sort of, but we need everyone. Yeah, sure, why not? There he is, Alchemist Assistant. This is what we need. Cheap guy with lifelink puts lifelink on other things. Yep. Because if we get him out and then we get a stalwart successor, whenever we put that lifelink counter on something, it also gets a +1/+1 counter, which starts everything needed for the host of hereafter. Like, we have a couple of ways to do counters now, but oh, all of the Spirit Dragon. How entertaining. Do I want Formation Breaker? It's a nice early creature, I suppose. We have counters on things, sure. Tomb Guard's good. Whenever something with counters deals damage, draw a card. Like, that puts people off from just letting you swing out and then letting it through. Plus, it's got Menace, which is nice. Hey, a Dragon's Prey. Good removal. That's what I'm talking about. How did that get this far around the table? Or it's like the primary deck everyone plays nowadays. Is it just... It's probably the second successor, I think. And then it's probably the Jungle Hollow. I don't like the... Like, this is okay, but because it doesn't put counters on things you control, I don't like it that much. Wow, the Rejuvenator came round? I guess I'll take the Rejuvenator then. There's another Crocodile. Neither of these are getting taken. I mean, technically it's playable. There's a Sultai Devotee. That's probably pretty good. Like, the Abzan guy is good, but I don't want to play 4 color. That seems like a bit of a stretch, especially because we have 1 dual land at the moment. And nothing else is particularly good. Like, Worthy Cost is fine if we want to sack stuff, but we don't really. I think it's just the Sultai Devotee, just because it's got Death Touch. And fixes mana, and it's cheap. I mean... I guess I'll take the removal. I mean, the Anok Wayfarer is okay, but I guess I'll take the removal. Is it another Devotee? Maybe we take the Abzan Devotee out now and we play the Sultai one instead? There's certainly a couple of other things that could come out. The Ice Climber is funny if I put a bunch of +1/+1 counters on it. But we've already got Kotis, which I want to put +1/+1 counters on. I don't think we do the Ice Climber. I think that's silly. Botanist is great. Yeah, Botanist will take. Stormbrood is also very good. So that's coming. We need to take some cards out. We need to take some cards out. Sagu Pummeler is nice. Yeah, we'll take a Sagu Pummeler. There's another Dragon's Prey. Evolving Wilds is also fine. But it's not as good as removal. We're going to have to cut a bunch of cards from this. Sage of the Fang. How is this stuff getting around now? Our mana base is going to be ass as well. Are we? Maybe we're only splashing blue. Maybe I take this because we're only splashing blue. I'll take an uncommon for the Vault progress, I guess. How is my Vault coming along anyway? 92.1% chat. We might have a Vault opening at some point. That would be shiny and completely unrewarding. I mean, I like the idea of the Vault because, you know, free stuff just for playing is always great. But it's just like, you know, here's what is it? 1 mythic rare, 3 rare, and some uncommons or something. I'm just like, cool. that's not enough to do anything. But then to be fair, I have a ridiculous amount of gems which I have just earned by playing draft over and over and over and over and over again. So I like a Kin Tree Nurturer. Another one's pretty good. Early, it can get a +1/+1 counter, which can trigger everything else. Yeah, we're really going to have to cut down on some of these things. I don't like the idea of getting rid of the Salt Road Skirmish, but maybe we are. Maybe it's overpriced and sorcery speed. I don't know if I'm playing. I'll take the Age of Sculptor out, actually. I don't know if I'm playing it. Okay. Right. Let's see. So let's drop 1 black. Alright, let's see if we can remove anything. Need that. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. Yeah, like all of these. Like all of those. Right. Okay, so we actually have 4 cards that are going to be annoying to get rid of. Let's take you, because I don't want to be sacrificing things. I like the Nurturer because it's got lifelink, which will help against things like Mardu decks and stuff. Maybe we drop the crocodiles? But the crocodiles are nice just to have in the graveyard, right? Because then you can just 1 mana put a +1/+1 counter on something, which is really good. Maybe it's like the Formation Breaker. Maybe it's kind of like this. Okay. Let's try for this and see how this goes. Again, I have after the first draft, how the first draft went, I'm kind of assuming this is going to be more of the same. So I'm either going to be dead turn 5 or have everything I own countered or destroyed upon contact with the battlefield, while my opponent draws a fistful and then beats my head in with some huge game-winning mythic rare that they've had. But we'll have to wait and see. Maybe this is actually really good and we'll do great. Maybe everything will be fantastic and nothing will go wrong. Okay. We splashed blue, right? We splashed blue? I am right in thinking that. Right? Like, am I crazy? Did we not splash it? I feel like there was only like 3 islands in the whole deck. Okay. A black, a green, and a blue card. Okay, put them into the graveyard. Is this some stupid combo? There's no way you've pulled off some dumbass combo in Limited, right? Every time I see this card, it feels to me like a combo card, and it freaks me out. But there's no way, right? Okay, you just don't do anything. Okay. I mean, I'm just gonna sag you. We've got Dragon's Prey, so as long as what his next giant thing is isn't specifically a dragon, we're okay. Or as long as it doesn't board wipe. Okay. Well. Sure. Okay. We got snakeskin this time. Cool. No. Bye-bye. Hey, snakeskin coming in handy. I do love me a snakeskin veil. Okay, not a bad start. To be fair, we did win our first game last time, but I'll take all the wins I can get. Oh. Alright. See what we're up against. Can I get some green mana this time? You funny, game. You funny. Are you serious? This game is funny. Isn't green the card we have the most of? There we are. Okay. Yep. Okay. Nope. Yep. For the extra flyer. Yep. Okay. There's my 5/3. Yeah. Is this where you've just got like 6 pump spells for this thing? No, okay. Okay. That's annoying. Wow, Sage of the Skies as well. Man, this is depressing. And so you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 flyers. Cool. Well, we tried, chat. We tried. And not a lot we could do about that one. I mean, maybe we could have blown up. Maybe we could have saved our removal for the flying guy. The one that spits out birds. But the Jeskai Brushmaster is really dangerous with double strike and prowess. So I felt like it was worth blowing up. And it also wouldn't have stopped him from making at least 3 of those, or 4 of those flyers. Which is a bit sad. But hey, these things happen. Sometimes you just get completely and totally railed. Probably for the next 2 games. Hey, we got our win. I'll take our win. Always nice to get a singular win. I don't think we've got 0-3 in all of Tarkir yet, which is nice. But I don't think we're ever going to see more than 2 or 3 wins now, unfortunately. Because now has settled in your opponents have all of the cards they need. I know sometimes it sounds like I moan a lot about Magic. I do. I love playing Magic. I do. I do love playing it, but especially on Magic the Gathering Arena, your opponent more often than not just has it and it's gross. Or at least my opponents more often than not just have it and it's gross. Like, I'm not sure I can think of a better turn, what is it, 6 my opponent was. Play a 2/3 flying vigilance creature. Play 2/3 flying lifelinkers because one of them gets doubled while also making a 1/1 bird. Like, in Limited, I'm not sure I can think of a better turn 6. I'm trying. Maybe kill your opponent with Mardu, I suppose. But, like, bro, come on. Oh, well. They also had removal for the botanist and a whole bunch of other stuff, but hey. You also gonna have removal for the botanist by any chance? No. Come on. Now he's going to remove it if he has the opportunity to. Oh my god. Come on! Oh. Yeah. Yeah, let's just do Sage of the Fang, I suppose, onto the botanist. I mean, if they want to kill something, they're going to want to kill the botanist anyway, so... Maybe I should have put it on the Sage of Fang. What happened to all these early drops? How did you not have these? Oh my god, another land. I'm just going to play Kotis. Yep. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So. Let's do this guy. Then let's do this guy on Kotis. Which also makes me a treasure. And then I'll swing these two. I'll leave that where it is. Go. Because they have to block Kotis every time. Okay. Cool. Let's do the Sultai Devotee. And the Stalwart Successor? You have to block this guy. Cool. Oh, Teaming Dragonstorm was good. Yeah. I should really kill this guy, I think, to be fair. Okay. I guess let's just blow this guy up. Cool. Well, we actually won a game. I guess they just ran out of steam. They must have had their more expensive pieces in hand to begin with and none of their cheap stuff. And then all they drew was cheap stuff, which hurt them immensely. Well, that wasn't too bad of a game. To be fair, that's the first time I felt like my opponent got screwed. But, that is nice to see. Every now and then. Okay. A little bit slow. Also, why are we always saying... I need to go check how many islands we have in the deck. I feel like we have more forests and more swamps, but maybe I should go check out how many islands we actually have. Because it feels weird. But I mean, we have turn 3 Stalwart, turn 4 Goldkeeper or Pummeler, whichever one we need. And the Goldkeeper, if it dies, is good to have, because if we can get our dude and give it flying and 2+1/+1 counters, it's a 4/3 that if it hits him, lets me cast anything off the top of it. Anything from the top 4 cards off the top of his deck that costs 4 or less. Which is nuts. I guess he's really weighing up his options here. Okay, he kept it. Can't believe the Prowler's here. Okay, Abzan Devotee, sure. There's the Stalwart Successor. Okay. I guess let's play the dragon. But we won't attack. There's a Sagu Pummeler. So if we Sage of the Fang onto the Goldkeeper, it's now a 5/5. They could always have Dragon's Prey at 5, which can target this. But there's not a lot we can do about that. We kind of just have to accept that if he has the Dragon's Prey for 5 mana to kill my dragon, that it's going to die. Severance Priest. Severance Priest is good. I actually use this in my Abzan deck. Okay, but I can't play that one. Okay. Well, I guess... Actually, no. Let's play the Champion of Dusan. Let's just crack him in the jaw. Because this can block either the Pummeler or the Severance Priest, whichever one he attacks with. That one makes 1 mana of any color, right? Oh, for tapping creatures, yeah. And then for like 7, he can... You got removal for the Goldkeeper then? Yes. Again, that doesn't massively change the situation. So I can block the Severance Priest and get a 4/4 and then just play another 4/4. Okay. So if I play this, and then I use this to give this a +1/+1 counter and a trample counter, it's now a 5/5 with trample. Which means blocking it with the Devotee does very little. Now he can't attack with the Sagu Pummeler, not realistically. Because he knows I have this in the graveyard. Is this the right thing to do? I don't know. He has to block here realistically, and he's going to have to double block here, which essentially means I kill his entire board. Unless he has exactly Snakeskin Veil. Yeah. Yeah, I can't do anything. We're in top deck mode. God. Yep. Oh, okay. Okay. I probably should have attacked with this. Yep. Oh my god, he milled a Crater Hoof. Jesus. That's terrifying. I mean, he wouldn't have been able to play it, but still, Jesus. Oh, no, he would, because the Rejuvenator. Jesus. Don't worry, buddy. We're both at 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, we're both exactly. Ah. Mill 4 cards. Return a creature with mana value 3 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. Severance Priest, I guess? But I haven't got anything in my hand, so you can't steal anything. I guess I just do this on Kotis just so he's not, like, completely flimsy. But he can't get through the Sagu Pummeler. Yeah. He's indestructible, what? Okay. You're just gonna do this and sacrifice to make a dragon? That's sad. If I'd have waited 2 turns, I could have drawn a card from doing the whole... I mean, I need this to block... This being able to block the Severance Priest was good in the end, so... Yep. I mean, this makes a, what, 4/4 dragon that has flying lifelink and deals 3 damage to any target? Sure. I can't block it anyway, but it is going to die for that. I mean, I suppose I could have put Kotis underneath it as well. I suppose he's just gonna Sagu Pummeler, probably the Sagu Pummeler, just to make it even stronger. I do have, I think I've got another Dragon's Prey. Okay, sure. Sure. Okay. Pump this up. Yeah. Yeah, and then make you able to draw an extra card, sure. Do heal from that. I've got 7 cards left in his deck. Okay, let's give you lifelink. And let's just start swinging. And this is why Kotis is so good, because I can give it lifelink. Oh. Okay. That's not... Well, he can't get through that, which is a problem. Yeah, he's going to be able to start making an army with this. And this is just going to be able to block Kotis. 12 lands. A need this just for the healing. He's just going to block with the Death Gorger. I would, at least. Sure. I don't know why you wouldn't block with the Death Gorger. I don't have anything in hand. Maybe he's just worried he might have missed something. 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 4, 9, 10, 11, 12. So he's drawn 10 more cards than me. And somehow still has the same number of lands. That's interesting. Because assuming he has 16 lands in the deck, the rest of his deck is lands. Apparently not. Wait, 5, 10... Yeah, assuming he has 16 lands in his deck, the rest of his deck is lands. Sorry, he had one more card. And I don't think you'd go below 16, right? I mean, I suppose he does have 2 relics that give him mana. But, like, I just don't think you realistically want to do that, right? So this should be a land. 5, 10, 11, 12. He's got 3 lands left, 3 cards left in his deck. Wait, is he discarded lands? Oh, okay, no. 5, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay, so the rest of his deck is actually cards. I didn't realize he'd milled his lands. Okay, so all of these are actual cards. So we have to get through all 3 of these cards from the top of his deck. He's got the Crater Hoof back. And next turn, he's just going to play it. And he gets creatures you control gain trample and plus X for X's number of creatures. Which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So everything on his field gets +5/+5 and gains trample. Right. Oh, I'm dead. Dead to Crater Hoof. Sweet. Also, while I'm in this, while we're post-game and between the games, let's go check out how many lands we actually have. Why do we have 4 islands when we have 1, 2, 3 cards in the entire deck that use islands? I would like an extra this. Like, I don't understand why we had that. Did we even... We had one extra card. So the game wanted to put in as many blue lands as we had cards. Right. I mean, this time we won't get a blue and we'll have all the blue cards in hand and it'll be tragic. But still, it's better than a starting hand that is 3 islands and then 4 green cards. Nah, it's not real, chat. It's not real. Oh my god, it's not real, chat. It can't be real. Honestly, I think it's the champion. Yep. Okay, fine. I'll have my own. Absolutely no chance, because they're going to have some sort of trick. Okay, cool. Cotis the Fangbearer. You got exile removal? No, that's not exile removal. Red, okay. Cool. Okay. What, are you gonna fight this? That doesn't kill it. Okay. Cool. Okay. I'm getting sick and tired of this crap. Cool, take 5. Really? Oh, wait, that's 11. I'm dead. Sure. My God. Yeah, no, that's fine. Hey, we got 2 wins this time. That's double our first round. Jesus Christ. Alright, let's go again. I don't know. Man, our Fridays have been for the past couple of weeks, haven't they? We have won in 20 games. We won 6 in the past 2 weeks of League. And then this week with Magic? Jesus. Maybe we should try not playing on Friday. Jesus Christ. Sure, let's take Zergo and do Mardu again. Why not? This might be the last draft. Just like again, if we can barely scrape more than 2 wins, I'm just gonna call it and be like, yeah, today's not the day. I mean, this is a good card. But if we're doing early aggro, maybe we just do like Alchemist Assistant. Maybe we like super lean into it and go all out aggro. Sure. Why not? Let's really lean into it. Let's go full Mardu. All the buff spells, all the protection, like my creature's invulnerable and all that. Oh, man. This is a better card, right? Nah. Okay. I mean, they're still aggressive. 2 mana, 2/1 with lifelink, so we can just swing him willy-nilly. I mean, the other guy was good. The fight winner or whatever his name is. And we'll have to go and we'll definitely have to try and pick some of those up. But this is an uncommon. Come on, pass me some cards. Ugh. Oh, yeah, tomorrow, chat, we should also actually be playing Monster Train 2. Had a chat with the husband, and he says he doesn't mind picking it up. So yeah, that's the plan for tomorrow. We need more mobilized things. The overwhelming surge I was weighing up against the it's kind of annoying. Okay, let's just take Dragonfire. Effigy's probably fast enough. But yeah, so yeah, we will actually be playing Monster Train 2 tomorrow. Which should be very cool. I'm hoping to download it tonight, and I'm also hoping not to play it tonight. I'll have to fight all my urges, because it looks really good. Yeah, Nightblade's great. Our deck's going to, like, cap out at 3 here. Unless we get something crazy. Like, I'd take, like, the dragon for Mardu, or, like, a Smile at Death, and I'd take it and get a 4. But, like, apart from those, I'm going to try and keep everything below 3 and just fucking zerg my opponent down in the face. Because I'm just tired of the whole wait until turn 5 and then my opponent goes, hey look, I pulled a really good card. And I just go, cool, I didn't. Sure. The Death Touch and Indestructible, why not? This is the play. This is it. This is us just being like, f it. Let's just play the dumb aggro. Alright, we'll take the dragon. It does at least have haste. I don't really want to run it because it's more expensive than 3, but sure. I love that I said I was going to try and run nothing above 3 and then immediately took something above 3. Sure. Sure. I don't think we're going to have anything with +1/+1 counters on it, but... Things might have lifelink counters. Another one? Okay, sure. Not the one I want. Sure, let's take the Storm Beacon Blade. So the Lost is fine. Mardo Devotee is a good one, but that's a common, so we'll assume we get more of those. Death Gorger, I guess? It's a bit more pricey than I'd like, but sure. I mean, Cruel Truth actually isn't that bad, because we can attack and, like, threaten having this and all the rest of it. And if our opponent just takes it to the face, we can just Cruel Truth at the end of their turn and draw a bunch of cards. Probably the Starry-Eyed Skyrider is pretty good. The Underdogs are very nice. Because it's just lots of dudes. Okay. I mean, these are both kind of expensive, but as long as these are the only things we have, like I said, apart from, like, really good cards, I don't mind it. Want the majority of the deck to be this low end, I guess. And then Prey. There is a sweeper in this set, I just don't remember. Isn't it, like, super expensive and, like, in Sultai or something? And a mythic rare? Yeah, sacrifice token, draw a card. Is Duty Beyond Death really good? Probably not as good as the Tactician. I think Duty Beyond Death is really good. Whenever a creature you control dies while there's cards in your graveyard, you may pay... Sure, I guess. I guess I'll take the land. Rebellious Strike isn't... Nah. No. Now I'll take the dual land. Rebellious Strike isn't all that exciting. These blood flies aren't particularly exciting either. Sure, I'll take a worthy cost. Why not? I mean, I guess with Death Gorger, the flies aren't useless. And with the Alchemist's Assistant, if they die, the flies aren't useless, but there's another underfoot underdogs. We're kind of trying to just fill the board with as many dudes as possible. I don't like any of these. Sure, that one. Well, none of those are even playable, to be fair. None of them are in the colours that I want. Oh, wow. I guess we'll take the rare for the Vault Progress. You're probably not getting played either. I mean, it has high attack, but the only thing above sort of like 4 we're playing are flyers, so... You do the sacrifice thing, don't you? Nah. Duty on Death's pretty good. Bearer of Glory is pretty good. One, two, three. We only have 3 mobilized creatures. I'll take the Duty Beyond Death, but... Oh. Mox Jasper. Interesting. Probably Rally the Monastery, but that's not great either. I guess the Legacy again? Yes, the White Dragon. Man. This has turned out to be a lot less good than I thought it was going to be. Like, the issue is we literally have only seen, or, well, not literally, I think we've seen a couple more, but we've only seen, like, 1, 2, 3 mobilized creatures, right? Which means people at the table are probably taking them all before they get to me. Which is a bit ass. Okay, that's a good card. That's a really good card. Alright. Reigning Victor. Another really good card. I guess the forebear just gets aggressive. Sure, I guess I'll take a Dragon's Fire. What are we taking out of this deck? Maybe we take out these Blood Flies. Take out maybe the Cruel Truths. I mean, that is an uncommon, I suppose, for the Vault Progress. Nothing good in here. I mean, there's this, I suppose. I don't think. I don't know. I hate things like that, but maybe that's really good. I'll take the rare, I suppose. Yeah, there's nothing here is really doing it for me. This is all kind of garbo. We gotta drop, what, 1 more card? Hey, we got a Vault, though. Maybe we'll do that after this draft so I can feel better. We can drop 1. Do we drop 2? Most of our deck is supremely cheap. We need to drop... Maybe it's like one of these. And then... the Death Gorger. God, do I really want to drop another land? Sure. Let's aggro. I have no faith in this deck either. But hey. Why not give it a shot, right? Super aggro time. Super aggro time. I guess this is my own fault, really. Right? This is my fault. We're not going to 5. We're just going to play this hand, and if we don't get a card that we can play, I'm just going to concede. You. Sure. White or red mana gets me anything I need. Fuck it. Okay. Sure. That's it. That's all I got. Oh my god, we got another card. You're gonna counter this? I'm gonna say, surely not, right? Okay, cool. Okay. No. It is depressing that the lack of white stopped me from doing anything apart from fleeting effigy for the first 6 turns. But hey. We tried our best. I imagine we are probably about to be rather upon. This guy really needs to be faster at taking his turns. Does he not, like, pre-plan? I suppose technically drawing the top card could change things. But, like, surely you're planning out your turn before it gets to it, right? Oh. Sure. Maybe I should have channeled Dragon fired that, and then he would have had to block with Isik or this guy. But if I channel Dragonfire and kill that, the agent, then I can't pump the Fleeting Effigy if he does block with Ishik, so either way it doesn't do anything. And we kind of need to try and get some damage through. I mean, I don't think we're going to be able to, but... This guy's really slow. Cool. There you go. I'm assuming he must have some really complicated combo of cards in hand. No, he's just taking it to the face. I'm not sure that needed a 10-minute decision time. But hey, sure. Maybe it did. Who am I to know what's going through his head? Sure. I'm on 6. Come on. Come on. It's good. Yeah, play a land. That's something you certainly do on your turns. Come on. Sure. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Cool. What are we doing? Sure. Okay. Can you... Oh yeah, he can kill me. 2 on here makes it 5. Swing makes it 6. Yeah, okay. Alright. Good first game. That guy took way too long to decide what he was doing. But maybe it's a new player. Maybe he just wasn't entirely sure. Also, thinking about it, that game was definitely my fault. I should have used the indestructibility on the dragon because it had vigilance, then it could have blocked on the swing back. But I assumed with his open mana and playing at a half a mile an hour, he might have had something. So, I was a bit slower than I needed to be. I mean, because he was playing so slow, I assumed he had, like, a bunch of cards in hand that he was trying to figure out what to do with. So I played around something that I really shouldn't have. I should have just done the correct play, which would have been giving the dragon the protection. For God's sake. Okay. Okay. Ooh. Okay, let's swing here. See if he blocks. There we go. Ooh. That's good for me. Because it means... I think I play this, actually, to leave this up. Then unless he has, like, exile removal, I'm totally fine. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Of course. Oh, 1 on each. Okay, sure. Okay. My one's indestructible and has death touch, thank you. Nah. Now everything I play has flying. Yeah, drain me. Sure. Got another dragon in there? Okay. Well, that worked. I think we could have won our first game as well if I hadn't... what was it? Given the wrong thing indestructible. So as much as I was and moaning, I think that last game was actually my fault. I mean, almost all of the games we've lost is probably my fault in some way or another, but a lot of them feel like our opponent just kind of falls into everything they need. We need a swamp to make this functional, so YOLO. We can play a card. Okay. Okay, well, we're probably screwed here without at least a land, at best a swamp. If we get a swamp, it's great. If we don't get any land, we probably lose, and just a normal land is probably fine. Awesome. So we've probably lost. It is unfortunate, but that's kind of the way it goes sometimes. Or whatever. Zergo! They need removal for Zergo. Okay. Draw 2, then discard, sure. A lot of people seem to be playing, like, this... A lot of very dragon core with, like, the Dragonstorms and everything. I mean, they're uncommon, so it shouldn't be as popular as it appears to be, but... Sure. Okay. Okay. At least this guy's a little bit faster than the last guy. Sure. Sure. Two, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So he's dead. Without something to defend him. Or a way to stop me from attacking. Right? 5 plus 5 is 10. He's on 10. Yeah, he needs exactly a creature that can stop me. Or a way to stop me attacking. Okay, sure. Actually, no, because we pump out extra dudes as well. Okay. 2. Okay. So I think we can do this. I think if we do this, and then rally the monastery, 2 creatures get +2/+2. 2 of the unblocked ones. Lethaled! Got it! I should probably have stopped to do the math, but if we got them low enough, we could always just shoot them in the face next turn, so... Hey, look, we're at 2 wins again! Ah! Let's go 2 wins. That was pretty close, though. Alright, let's see what we get. Ooh, a good starting hand? Don't tempt me. Yeah, I was going to say, Sagu Wildling, right, is the only 1 mana green thing that you might be wanting. Okay. I'm honestly tempted to rally the monastery for white monks at some point. Like, burn them, rally the monastery for monks. But I think it would be better if they had a creature. Okay. I guess I'll rally the monastery for monks. So if I... Three, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. No. You're on 2. Play that, gain 3 life, go to 5. I think you still die. Yeah. Cool. You don't care about what I say. Hey, not bad though. That was pretty aggressive. We actually managed to get to 3 wins today. Is this where we get stopped? We get 1 extra win each time we draft today. We went from 1 to 2 and now to 3. I don't know. I feel like, weirdly, this is the deck I have the most faith in, just because it's aggressive. Everyone seems to be playing, like, slow, late-game things that are, like, 15 different colors. I'm just like... I mean, I know Mardu was, like, probably the best color early on in the draft set, or the Mardu colors, just because you could get such aggressive cards so easily. Did that just change? Did people just stop playing Mardu and then all of the greedy dragon players just took over? I guess it's long enough now that a lot of the players that would just force the best color maybe aren't playing now. Bam! Right. Yeah, our mana's really causing us an issue. We dropped 1 mana, so apparently we can never play. Sure. Well, that's something. Still doesn't really change the fact that our only playable option is this. Because we're still kind of screwed, because we still haven't got a white mana. Yeah. Yeah. Go. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Sure. Cool. Well, that really help. Can we win this? I mean, if we give this unblockable, we can sneak through. Yeah, sure. Nope. Oh. Yeah, still can't play that. I mean, I guess we do this. Discard you, because you're not going to have any use. Play the other alchemist assistant. No, because we can now double block Suruk. Still don't have white, which is pressing. Sure. Yeah. I'll double block. Of course. Cool. Okay. Yeah, there's really no way we're coming back from that. Again, our lands, I mean, to be fair, we did take out an extra land, so we only have 15. So the only person we can blame for our land problems is ourselves, but like, God, we are getting screwed. Oof, this is why I really hate going below 16, but, like, sometimes you just have to, right? This is a very aggressive deck. Like, the only cards that are more than 4 are, like, 2 dragons. Sure. I have lifelink now. Okay. Get this down, and then swing, heal. Okay, cool. Okay. Cool. Hexproof for monocolored, so he's not got protection. Yeah. Want this guy to be bigger? Sure. Attacking tokens you control. You have something similar, I assume? Okay. Yep. What's your next card? Okay. Cool. Cool. Okay. Screw it. Make 2 monks. Yeah. Oh, come on. Attack. So if I attack with everything, he blocks 3, kills 1, 2, 3, takes 1, 2, 3 damage. Come on! Yeah. I have one of those. Didn't see one of those, sadly. Hey! Oh my word, that's a name. Can I just call you KZ? Because that is a lot of numbers. Or what would you prefer to be called? But, oh, bro, come on, man. Sure. Hey, KZ, how you doing? Breaker as well. Why? And then he's gonna make a... oh, God. He got such gas off the top, bro. Are you serious? I have to quad block this. And then that comes back in and deals 2 damage to me, and I have to discard a card. KZ? But my tag says UK? What do you mean? Why is that confusing? Most of the times the one that say Z are American. Oh, I mean... maybe I've been Americanized by living in America for too long. I'm absolutely dead. Yep, there you go. 3 wins is all we get with this deck. But I do currently live in America, but I lived in the UK for like 32 years of my life. It's just now that I live here. Do we do one more draft? Let's at least do the picking part. Let's do the picking the cards part. Just uses Z. Yeah, but KZ just sounds... I don't know, it's not really a name. Right? It doesn't really... I don't know. Hey! Jeskai Revolution! This is supposedly the winningest card in the set. So I guess we'll try it and we'll do Jeskai. That's a long time. I mean, I was born... well, I wasn't born technically in the UK, but I was, you know, born and or lived and raised in the UK for the majority of my life. From, like, as early as I can remember. I think I spent... may I know how long you've been a Magic player for? The first set that I got properly into Magic was original... I think it's called Kamigawa Saviors of something. The original Kamigawa set had Seki Season's Guide and the Honden of Life's Web. The Hondens of a whole bunch of other thing. I think when I checked, it's like 20-ish years ago. Something like that. Do I want the ice climb? A veteran ice climber? Not really. But I don't really want anything. Do I want Riverwalk technique? Probably not. I mean, it is an early creature, I guess, that has vigilance. Maybe it's fine. Ooh, the Shrine Keepers are good. I like the Shrine Keepers. I only started 9 days ago. Oh my word, that is not... how are you enjoying it though? As salty as I get with Magic sometimes, and as much as I'm like, this is really annoying, I love Magic. I love it. Exhale's good. Another River Wheel sweep? We need creatures, but like... made it to Diamond in Constructed about 15 minutes ago. That's pretty good. I think I've reached Diamond before. Maybe not since the achievements came out. Usually I kind of hang about in Platinum. Mostly because I just play garbage. I make up my own decks, play it, and it's bad. But congratulations on reaching Diamond. Are you going to make the push for Mythic? I suppose, to be fair, it resets tomorrow. This is the reason I can't get into the whole push for it. Yeah, I don't think I can make Mythic within 26 hours. Yeah, this is my problem with it. I really don't... the 1 month reset really kills it for me. So I don't want to put the amount of effort it takes to getting Mythic every month. I guess I'll take the Kirin. It's a creature, it's cheap, it can block. But I mean, next month you should only... I think you only drop like 1 or 2 ranks. You usually drop to like silver or gold if you're in diamond. Poise Practitioner is good. We like Poise Practitioner. We don't really have cheap spells for Poise Practitioner, but, you know, it's fine. We have some really good spells, like the Shrine Keeper's a great, River Wheel Sweep is really good. I like Rally the Monastery as well, even if it's just like play two monks. Like, and Jeskai Revolution is supposed to be... I've never actually had this card, but it's supposed to have like a 67 point something % win rate if you pick it in draft, something nutso like that. Luckily or unluckily for me, I come mainly from Yu-Gi-Oh! So the rank system here feels better. I want to get into drafting, but I don't know anything. Drafting's one of those things where the only way you are realistically going to get better at drafting is doing it. Now, obviously, you can watch people draft and try to get an understanding of the set and what they're trying to do, but if you really want to get better at it yourself, the only way you're really realistically going to get better at it is by doing it. So, like, it's... And Magic the Gathering Arena, by the way, is a great way to start doing it. Not the... this is a Premier draft, which means I'm drafting up against people. So these are all other players. And there is a time, so once I get past a pack, you might see it burning down here, a little timer. That's how long I have to pick a card. I wouldn't advise this for your first draft. But there is something called Quick Draft. Ooh, Jeskai Devotee. The Humbling Elder is pretty good as well, but I will take the Devotee instead. Yeah, there's something called Quick Draft. And Quick Draft is you up against a bunch of bots in this phase, the drafting phase. And there's no timer down the bottom. There's none of this. Which means you can sit, look, and just take your time, let it all sink in, decide for yourself what you think the best card is, no matter how long it takes, and then pick it. If you're brand new to drafting, you've got no idea. Sets don't really matter because obviously you don't really know the sets particularly because you've only just got into it. So just having the time to spend reading the cards and actually sort of digesting what they do and then picking which one you think is the best is far better, I think. I'll seeing as I don't think we're playing this, I don't think we have time, sadly. I don't think we're playing this draft. I will... I think the Stormbrood is better. Well, maybe the Dragon Shrine's better. Do I have any draw yet? Riverwheel Sweep does draw stuff for me. This draws... That draws... No, I think it's the Stormbrood. It's got damage and it's a big dragon. It's just too good. And here I think it's the Poise Practitioner again, just to have a creature that can pose a threat. But yeah, I'll show you after I finish doing the card picking phase. We'll go have a look through the events and I'll show you the quick draft that I'm talking about. But yeah, with the fact that you will earn gold by just playing the game, you can pay to do a couple of drafts with just gold and sort of get into the rhythm of picking and stuff. If you want to generate gems using draft, it's way better to do premium, which is why that's what I do, because these 43,000 gems, I have never paid for anything in this game, but I have had... I think it's Channel Dragonfire here, you know? Because it's cheap. Maybe it's the Unending Whisper, because then I get to draw a card and it's also cheap. But this is an uncommon, this is a common, so we're more likely to see Unending Whisper. So I think I'll take the Dragon's Fire. Sorry, I keep getting sidetracked talking about what I'm drafting as well as I'm trying to explain. But yeah, this, I've never spent money. I don't think I've maybe not never spend money, but I try to avoid spending money in the store as much as possible. So all of this 43,000 gems, or at least a good probably 40,000 of it, is just winnings from playing draft. But I have been on MTG Arena since it first dropped in its early alpha. I applied for the like closed beta and got in with a key. Ages and ages, years and years and years ago, before I even moved to America. So like forever ago, because I've been playing Magic for, as I said, forever. Do I want... I don't really care for Ireni's rebuff, honestly. But I don't know if I care for a third poised practitioner. But we could probably do with the creatures. Alright, I'm going to take the poised practitioner. And Nissa's Rebuke is pretty good. His removal and also, you know, not terrible. I guess we'll take a Humbling Elder. Lightfoot Technique is okay, but... So how many wins do I need to get a net positive out of entry using gems? In Premium Draft, this one, technically 3. Again, we can, once I've finished doing the card picking part, I can show you and explain. 4 is really good. 3 is acceptable. 1 and 2 are bad, and anything above 4 is just net positive. Because you have to take in... So, all of these cards that I'm picking in this draft, all of these here, I get to keep. So you have to add in the cost of the 3 packs you open before entering as well. Because you do technically get to keep all of the cards. Oh my god. Baitor, really? I'll have another river. Maybe I'll have a static snare, actually. Yeah, I'll probably have a static snare. This is better. How many creatures do we have? 15. Okay, we are doing okay. Although we're probably dropping some of these creatures when we get to the... when we get to cutting. Oh, and you can keep... No. So you pay for 1 entrance, and the entrance gets you these cards, and you play up to 3 losses. And then you get kicked out of the draft, but you keep all of these cards in your collection. When this creature enters, exile top card of your library until your next turn, you may play it. And whenever I cast my second spell against Double Strike or Glacial... you know what? I will take this because it's a good creature. I should probably take the Glacial Dragon Hunt because it's removal. But I just want the good creature. Because we don't have... I mean, we've got, like, some good creatures in the top end... But we haven't got some great creatures. Oh, God, another static snare? Yeah, go on, then. Man, this is just all removal. I mean, we can probably drop some of these poised practitioners. So after 3 losses, you can no longer join. Yes. After 3 losses, that's it. But you get to keep these cards in your collection. Fresh start. When you repay, you get to draft again. So you get to pick a whole nother 3 packs. Honestly, I'm going to take the Unending Whisper. It's cheap. I think I'd take the Blizzard, but I have no idea if I'm actually playing it. So I'm going to put it there for now. Duelist is okay, but I don't really care. There's another Detainment. I might just take the Dragon, though. Do I have a Detainment? I'm going to take the dragon. I guess I'll take the uncommon. As long as you maintain 3+ wins, you can play forever. No, that's not exactly. Again, I'll explain it in a second. Because we're down to our last packs. You'll see what I mean. If you want to be able to play infinitely, you're gonna have to get to on the back of one ticket or one set of gems. You're gonna have to get 5 wins. But if you want to get value out of the draft, it's 3 wins. Okay. Yeah. Like I said, we're not playing this draft. We're just picking the cards. We don't really have time to play the draft because I am going out today. Maybe we can play it. I'll see. I'll see how I'm feeling. But I can show you what I mean with the wins and losses. Rule of 5? Oh, okay. Right. So we will drop a land, because we always do. Cards we definitely don't care for. Rebellious Strike can go. Veteran Ice Climber can go. Probably at least 1, if not 2 of those. Those 2 can go. Non-opponent mana value 2 or less to your hand. Maybe we keep him because we need a creature. No, we drop him. How many creatures have we got? With 12 creatures. That is a worryingly low amount of creatures. But whatever. So, right. These are your... This is Premier Draft, so this is up against players. So if you get to 3 wins, you get 1,000 gems and 2 extra packs on top of the 3 packs you opened when you played the draft. Which technically means you got 1,000 gems and 5 packs. Which is about 1,500 gems worth of reward. Around about 1,500. Which is how much you pay to get in. So at 3, it is... essentially pays you back the 1,500. It just doesn't give you 1,500 gems. 4 wins still doesn't give you 1,500 gems, but again, because it's 3 packs plus the 3 packs you picked here, because you get to keep these cards, it's actually a lot more than 1,500 gems. And then 4 wins finally pays you 1,600, which is more than the 1,500 it costs to get in. So if you want to be going infinite, you need to get 5, 6, or 7 wins. But if you just want your value back, if you want to get around about the value for the gems you paid, 3 wins is where you want to get to. 5 wins is play forever. Yeah, 5 wins is play forever with a bit of extra. But like I said, this is Premier Draft. If we go out here and we go to our events, there is the Premier Draft Dragon Tarkir. This is the one that is up against players. There is Quick Draft, which this is Lost Caverns of Ixalan, which is a different set. But this one is cheaper, and you're up against bots. Draft against AI bots with no waiting and no pick timers. Pick timers being the main thing. This is a much better place to start, although with this one, it's much harder to go infinite. So you need to get to 6 wins to go infinite in this one. Because it's 750 to enter, or 5,000 gold. And you need to get 6 wins if you want to play forever in the bot draft. But because this one is much easier, because you can take as long as you need to pick, it's much sort of easier for new players to get into, which is why I recommend this one for new players. Because there's no rush. You can take as long as you need to look at the cards and then decide what card you want before you, like, so it doesn't cause any problems. Because, like I said, with the Premier Draft, it's up against players, so if you don't pick fast enough, it'll just pick for you. Which, as a new player, if you don't know what you're looking for, can be really bad and really stressful. Why not? We'll do a couple of games with this deck. I suppose technically I have an hour before I have to leave. I'm just, if we go for, you know, a decent number of wins and losses, an hour is not going to be long enough. Although I have no idea if we're going to get a decent number of wins and losses with this deck. Okay. Nice to see we're still having the same land problems. That's always good. KZ, thank you for the follow. That is very kind of you. Thank you very much. But yeah, I hope my explanation helped you understand a little bit about sort of where you should try starting with draft. I guess I will do this. Choose one of them. I will choose the land. I should probably make some cheap control deck and see how it holds up. I don't know what good control decks there are at the moment, but you can certainly do that. Absolutely, I fully understand the concept of drafts now, I think. Okay, that's just got to get good at recognizing the good cards. That's sort of the main part. You could also, as a new MTG player, you might not know, there is a thing called, and it's going to sound silly, but there's something called bread. B-R-E-A-D. It is essentially a super simplified way of drafting cards. If you just search MTG bread, it should come up as something. It should come up on the internet. And it's sort of... It's a sort of good starting point because it massively simplifies everything down into just, you know... B is bombs. These are the games that are going to like win you the game. The cards that are going to win you the game. They're usually your rares and mythic rares. Then R is removal. Bread. Yeah. I know, it sounds weird. Okay. Let's blow you up. Then Poised Practitioner. Then swing with both of these. But yeah, it just sort of makes it very simple. This is a good idea. Yeah. Bread is like a decent... It is a good idea. It certainly helps. But yeah, it sounds very weird when you're like, oh yeah, you should use, when I say to people, oh yeah, you should use bread. And they're like, the hell are you talking about? I should use bread. But yeah, when you actually have a look at it, you're like, oh, I see what we're getting at now. But yeah, having that up just to sort of make it a bit simpler. B, R, E, A are the ones I want. Yes, in that order. Bombs is going to be better than anything else. Removal is secondary. And then, yeah. So just going down the line is the order of the things you want. You can't really attack here, can you? You can attack with, like, this. But I'm just going to take it. No? Okay. Okay, so let's Dragonfire this. Dragonfire submit 0. Oh, I can't. Dragonfire submit this guy. This. Autopay. Which triggers Flurry on both my things. I will keep that on top. That dies. We swing. Gain a life, draw a card. Next turn we can trigger Flurry again with the Dragonstorm and the Exhale if we have to. I think this guy's dead. I mean, I'm on 21 health unless he miraculously pulls out the one-shot. I like to generally play evasion and removal, but their learning curve when playing new game. But the learning curve when playing new games is very high. Yeah, no, 100%. Like I'm trying. So I'm currently on mono red aggro. My husband is exactly the same. He got into Magic when I came to the US because obviously I love it and he wanted to play it with me. All he wants to do is play aggro. All he wants to do is play aggro as much as possible because he knows what he's doing then. He's just playing things on the table and turning them sideways. He is exactly the same. But yeah, that's why I sort of I remember bread and things like that, because those are the things I've been having to teach him, because he comes with me when we go to like draft events at our local game store. All right, better. Get rid of you. White. Blue. We'll play the Sun Pearl Kirin at the end of his turn, I think. The advantage of aggro is that the pressure is on your opponent. Yeah, that's true. Bad. Okay, well, we'll rally the monastery at the end of his turn then. So he's playing Abzan, which should be more aggressive than us. But maybe he's got like really good late game Abzan? But we do have a decent chunk of removal here. Skirmish Rhino's not that scary. I will have 2 monks with prowess. And then I will River Wheel sweep your guy. I would like the land. I will play the land. And then I'll hit you. So next turn we can Jeskai Shrine Keeper, which is nice. But yeah, no, I mean, I'm more of a mid-range, big creature, you know, beat my opponent to death kind of player. That's what I prefer to do. Let's just swing with you. Hit you. Gain a life, draw a card. But I like every type is good as its own separate thing. I mean, I feel like control and aggro probably are a lot better than mid-range nowadays. But well. Mono red aggro is just one of those things that's always good. Almost always good. No, my dude. I wanted that one. Ow. Okay. Jeskai Monument. Or a blue. And if I play it... can't do anything. Okay. So I can always flash in this static snare. I think I want the exhale probably. Just because then I can heal. You got a response to that? Okay. 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 Can I demote from diamond to plat if I lose too much? No, I don't think you can. I think once you get to a rank, you're locked there until the end of the season. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is instant, right? Okay. Jeskai Revolution! Return target permanent to its owner's hand. This one. Deal 4 damage. This one. Nah. Okay. I will channel Dragonfire this. And I will Dawnbreak. And that's it. So this is the only thing that can attack me. That's both good and bad news. Devotee. Sure. Bell ringer. Channel Dragonfire to kill the Abzan devotee. This gets bigger. Hit you for 3. Sure. I do have a lot of removal in this deck. And I have some ways to draw and a whole bunch of other stuff. Like, there are ways for us to come back from this. Okay. Yeah, draw a card. Sure. I mean... we might still be dead here. Okay. Yeah. Damn. Well, we still lose, which is sad. Hey, we did pretty well. Jeskai Revolution was sweet. If we hadn't been so far behind, I think Jeskai Revolution could have won it for us. But we were really far behind when we managed to Jeskai Revolution. A few too many lands. And a few not quite enough creatures. But hey. I have to admit, I kind of like Jeskai in this set. It does a lot of things. You get to touch a lot of cards and actually do things like, you know, put +1/+1 counters and that sort of stuff. Like, I like the flurry mechanic if you can make it work. It is a bit of a pain in the ass to make work in Limited, because you just run out of cards. Unless you've got a bunch of draw, which we don't. But it is still a cool mechanic. Sure. All we need is one more mana. Okay. Tap that, draw a card. Give me a land. Give me a land. Come on. Give me a land. What? We've... Cool. Alright. Hey, there wasn't a land in the top, what, 5 or 6 cards of our deck? Wasn't meant to be. As sadly cut short as that game was, like, keep 2 cards in hand with multiple ways to draw. We used them. We drew 3 extra cards that game on top of the 3 we drew for our turns and didn't see a single land. That was sad. Okay. Okay. Okay, let's get the Kirin down. Swing with the Kirin! Okay. That's fine. That doesn't really do anything. I think next turn we're just playing the Equilibrium Adept and then having up a bunch of cards so that we can flurry. I still think that's the play. I would like an extra white or an extra blue. That is neither of those things, but sure. I still think we're playing this. Okay, sure. I mean, it can't block. He should attack with this. You okay, buddy? There we go. Okay, so let's play the Dragonstorm. I'm going to discard a mountain. I'm going to play Jeskai Monument. We are going to grab a white. Play that white. I should have played the blue. I should have grabbed blue. I was looking at these two. I should have grabbed blue. That's fine. Okay. Well, let's play a dragon. Okay. This has got Ward 2, which makes it a bit more difficult to deal with. Plus, we're definitely playing at least 2 cards next turn. If he attacks, I don't think we're blocking, by the way. I think we're just tanking 5. Okay. Nope. I mean, we still technically tanked 5. It was just from 1 creature this time. I don't know what he's doing. He's like targeting both his creatures. Oh, okay. Sure. Ooh, the blue helps. Alright. Roiling Dragonstorm. Draw 2. Discard 1. Then we can rally the monastery. Make 2 monks. Then we can swing. End turn. So when he attacks, we either have Static Snare, Exhale, or and Humble. So either probably just Static Snare by itself, or Exhale and Elder at the same time, depending on how dangerous. And then we also have Jeskai Revolution in hand, which is just a whole bunch of 1 card. Okay. Cool. Yum, yum, yum. Nope. So I think if I just Jeskai Revolution, bounce this, 4 damage your face, trigger prowess, draw, go nuts, yeah. Yeah, I think he just dies to that. Hey, let's see if we can get lucky enough to get lands again. Keepable. I think I'll save that for when I have the Poise Practitioner, honestly. I'll do Roiling Dragonstorm. Draw 2. Discard. Probably the Humbling Elder, because I don't really need it. Okay, let's do the High Spire Bellringer. Oh, I was expecting that. Practitioner. Into draw. +1/+1 counter on the Practitioner. We don't need that. We can't even play that. Okay. I think we Bellringer. Do we Bellringer into Monastery? Maybe. Yeah, that one stays on top. Swing with the 4/5. Oh. Yep, that thing's big and scary. I mean, fortunately, we could just get rid of it. Nah. Oh, you sacrificing. Yep, okay. So let's 5 damage this. Then, oh wait, can I? Oh, I can River Wheel Sweep at the same. Wait, what? This. Take another land. And then hit you. Done. Next time we have Jeskai Shrine Keeper, which is really good. Because it also triggers our Roiling Dragonstorm. Oh, are you just exiling this? Oh, fantastic. That's really good for me. Oh, I should have done this one. Whatever. Let's get an extra blue. Forgot that land was going away. Okay, that's not good for you. Oh, look, you have white. Oh, you're going to sack this guy to kill the Shrine Keeper. Okay. Yep. Okay. Blue. Play this. Discard the plains. Play the dragon. Bounces this back to my hand. Give this. Yeah, we didn't have lethal. We had very close to lethal, but not quite. Okay. Okay. He has to have something, some way to deal with these flyers. Or not. I guess he just died. Alright, fair enough, fair enough. Okay. Come on. Let's see if we can get to 4 wins. I would like to get to 4 wins. It would mean we get back some of the gems we've... how much do we lose for a 1 win and a 2 win? Isn't it like 900 and... no, it's way more than that, isn't it? No. Like 100, which is 1,400 loss, and then it's 500, which is a 900 loss. We lost some gems today. I mean, it's not too big a deal, because we do have 40,000 gems, which is a ridiculous amount. Doable because of Jeskai Monument, I think. Because we Jeskai Monument for blue, and then the Bell Ringer lets us do essentially whatever we want. We need blue. Blue brain. Yes. That guy's scary. You got removal. No, okay. Nope. Ow. Ooh. I'm assuming he probably has a defense for this. Probably has, oh no, it's just gone. Okay, cool. That's actually really good, because now we can River Wheel sweep whatever he plays. Okay. So if I burn this... River Wheel sweep this? Have I played a land this turn? Don't think so. Well, I think I have, but... I think I'll just do that. Okay, there's the Tawny back, sure. You have to discard something. Okay. Sarkon. You don't have a dragon. No. 1, 2, 3, 4. For the river, for the Equilibrium Adept. Okay. Which then allows me to Monastery the 2 guys. And for 1. Okay. So next turn we can like Kirin, River Wheel, we can do the Charring Bite and River Wheel if we need to. I don't know what we're up against yet. Okay. Yeah. Is that it? Okay. So if I play the Practitioner and deal 5 damage, no, and then River Wheel sweep to tap down this thing. Dragonstorm is good. I will keep the Dragonstorm. Then no attacks. So this can block here. Sarkhan can be blocked by whatever. Okay, sure. Okay. So, I think I play this. Got the Kirin. Play the Plains. Play you for 5 now? And then don't attack? Because next turn we can just Jeskai Revolution? Or Revelation. I still like Revolution. Okay, 5 damage to this again. Sure. Four, 5, 6, 7. 4, 5, 6. Okay. Oh, no, I can't because I'm blue. Okay. Revolution, baby! You can have... I don't know. Sarkon back to your hand. This can take 4. And then we will also exhale this. Okay. Cool. Oh. This first. How many cards have I got? 13. Discard the Humbling Elder. Let's play you. That's that back to my hand. This. Swing. Okay. 4 wins! Woo! I mean, we got there. If we're gonna keep going how things have been going, this will be our last game, so still with enough time left. We won't be able to do another draft or anything like that. This will be it. But 4 wins is good. Not great, but sure. Okay. Not too worried for the moment. Abzan colors. So, what are we doing? Okay. You have to get rid of the exhale or I'm just going to kill this. Okay. Sure. You saw me have it in hand. I don't know why you still attacked. Okay. Got something to get rid of this? Man, come on. This is the second game, or the second game with this draft where we've got on mana. And we have a good set of mana in our deck. I just apparently can't draw it. Actually, the third game, because one game we had almost every piece of mana in our deck. Which is a bit sad, but, you know. Sure. Okay. Hey! Would you look at that? Blue mana. Well, I mean, we can High Spring, Bellringer, and then Humbling Elder. Getting close to Jeskai, Revolution. Can I mean, we are okay on mana. He's still a turn ahead, which allows him to do stuff like this. Okay. But if we have this, and then I guess we do like... Doesn't really matter, but it gives me the 2/3/4s now. Yeah. He knows I have Jeskai Revelation. Oh, that's a really good card as well. As long as he doesn't have a second aggressive negotiations, that's fine. If he just aggressive negotiations me off the top here, I'm Sag. Okay. Okay, so this goes here. This goes here. This eats this guy. This goes here. Nah. This eats this guy. This goes here. Yeah. Yeah. He's popping off super hard. Like, we have Jeskai Revolution, but even if we return a permanent, deal 4 damage, create 2 monks, draw 2 cards, and gain 4 life, it is still not good enough. Because he went so high. Like, the issue is we missed, what, 2 turns worth of lands? So he's 2 turns worth, 2 turns of lands or cards, like, ahead of us, or was ahead of us on board. That was the only issue. As soon as that happened, we were just screwed. Right, return this to your hand. Deal 4 damage here. Kind of like how the monster battle here gives advantage to the defender. I mean, they've tried to fix that recently by making it better for attackers, but... yeah. Well, I mean, we did in fact go 1 win, 2 win, 3 win, 4 win. So, read into that what you will. But every time we lost, our opponent just absolutely pulled the nuts. We did get our vault, so let's go do all these things, all these shiny things. We cracked our vault! Yay! Wow, this is even worse than I remember. 1 mythic, 2 rare, 3 uncommon. God, that's a sad amount. We got some achievements. Reach platinum in limited. That's definitely not the first time that's happened. It's just the first time since these came out, but sure. And I opened a vault and I drafted 5 or more copies of a card. Sure. What's in the store that's trying to attract my attention? Probably nothing good. Oh, cats. I'm okay. The system is better, else aggro power creep becomes uncontrollable. Yeah, no, what I mean is they recently did a thing where... Oh, we got 10 packs. Open them all! They recently did a thing where... so, previously, in combat, when your creatures dealt damage to each other, it was the defender who got the last, essentially, choice of what happened. Now they've changed it so attackers get the last choice of where their damage goes. Which doesn't sound like a big thing, but it's actually a massive change. So previously, so if you had like a 2-2 and a 3-3 and you were blocking a 5-5, if the attacker said, I'm dealing the 5 damage to the 3-3, or I'm dealing 3 damage to the 3-3, 2 damage to the 2-2, you could just buff the 3-3 so that it was no longer within range. Even if it just went to a 4-4. Because it's only taking 3 damage. The attacker had already decided where the damage was going. They changed that, so now the attacker gets last choice. So the 5-5 and the 3-3, the attacker would go, okay, what's going on? You go, I buff the 3-3 to a 4-4, and they go, cool, I deal 4 to that. So then the 3-3 still dies even if the 2-2 lives. So now attackers get the final decision on where damage goes, instead of just defenders getting the final, like, I get to buff this. Which massively benefited attackers. Or, like, it's something that attackers have been asking, that, like, aggro decks have been asking, or aggro players have been asking for a long time. Because it essentially means that if you're on the defense, you hold all the cards if you have your open mana. Whereas now, the attacker still gets to decide what they want to destroy. Which is way better for attackers. I'm pretty sure that's how it worked out. Do I have any orbs to spend? I have 1. Cool, that dragon. I'm just working my way through, by the way. I'm just working my way down the list of all the mastery. I don't really care for mastery. But I mean, we do, so it expires in 10 days. So we will at least get the final, this thing. The statue. Yeah, we actually, I don't know if did we go down in gems today? We must have, right? We must have overall gone down in gems. Or did we get, we got some gems here as a reward, but only 400. That's not enough to make up for what we lost, right? Because we Premier drafted. We got 1 win, which was only 100 gems. 2 wins, which is 250. That's actually worse than I thought. 3 gems, which is 1,000. And 4 gems, which is 1. So we made, what, 1... Oh, but we paid for the first 2 with gold, didn't we? So we made overall 2,750 gems, and we spent 3,000. So we ended up spending, what, 250 gems for 4 drafts? That's not bad. And, well, if we made the 400, that means we actually went up. Because 400 makes that 150, right? So yeah, I think we actually went up in gems today, even though we did terribly. Just because spending gold is such an easy way to generate gems. But yeah, thank you everyone for coming in and hanging out. KZ, thank you very much. Marizzi, it was great to see you, and everyone from Marizzi's chat who came in and hung out. All the people that have just been sitting in chat, relaxing, and just watching what's been going on. Thank you all very much. That's the end of the stream today. Unfortunately, I have to go out in 10 minutes, so I can't really do another draft. Tomorrow, we will be playing Monster Train 2, which is sort of like a turn-based, deck-buildery, roguelike monster fighting game, if you've never seen it. Monster Train 1 does exist. I own and played Monster Train 1. I thought it was very good. But I think when I got it, it was like when it first came out, and it didn't have all the factions or all the cards, or it was missing some things, if I remember correctly. Whereas the new Monster Train 2 looks like it kind of is fully fleshed out from the start. So we will be playing that tomorrow on stream. So that's exciting. Thank you very much to everyone who came in and hung out. And hopefully I will either see you tomorrow, next week, whatever. I just hope you guys enjoy your weekend. See y'all later.